So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Howsam is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Back they go.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Paz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's through, now is he in?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. It's out for a goal kick. Kagawa is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Mosquera has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Bellingham with the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the finish! Well, now it's... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. That is lovely. Brilliantly cut out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Bellingham. Kagawa. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Owen. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal. And the counter is on. Nice interception, well timed. He won't be happy with that one. Owen. And he's away. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mosquera. Victor Fort. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Can he spark a counter here? Paz. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He's got away. There could be trouble here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rudiger. Bellingham. Conte. Bellingham. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hector Fort. Well read. And the danger is of a great hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Paz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. He's got tall! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, super find. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Rudiger. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Kante goes steaming forward. It's Bellingham. João Neves. Bellingham. Conte. Bellingham. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Yamal. Paz. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, red, nice interception. Rashford! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Rashford, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So what can they make of this? Well, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. And here's Rashford, in with the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Davis. It's Vinicius Junior. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham, over to the left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Kagawa. Oh, well played. And it's Conte. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Vinicius Junior.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting...
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Neves. Now it's Rashford, and he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 87.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Le numéro 2.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Owen. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedro Neto. And it's Kagawa. That's a little off target. Cafu. Floated through. It's Totti! A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
And through to the goalkeeper. Conte. Torres! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's heaved it away. Conte. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot a goal! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with...
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cafu was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pedro Neto. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu. Bellingham. But it's Owen. Played out to the left flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Kagawa. Guardiola getting this one clear. Kagawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's looking for the runner here, and he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Five minutes till the break. That's a shade optimistic. Adams clears. Schneider wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Well, there's a probing ball.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kagawa. Schneider. Cafu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kagawa. It's Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Conte. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedro Neto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now there's a fine ball. And it's Kagawa. Has a go! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Owen! And he nearly went all the way.
Owen really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Kagawa with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Beckenbauer. Rudiger. It's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schneider.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Davis. Schneider. That is a great pick out. Bellingham. Climbs up big! And he's quick to get it clear again. Kagawa. Owen. He's been picked out. Thuram gets it away. Cafu absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Kagawa. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat.
The attendance for
Well,
this
this
match
is
was
exactly the approach they have to take now,
72,306.
Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field
Oh, can he get onto this?
number 22, Pedri.
Davis. And it's Kagawa. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Owen. And he's in on Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa goes short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's an inviting ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer. And he was quick to react. Conte. It's Pedri. Davis. Schneider. He's picked his way through. Kagawa. Oh, that was vital. Maldini gets good distance on it. And it's Conte. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedro Neto. Kagawa. And he's there to belt it away and claimed it back swiftly. Some good work on the right flank here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
Cafu. That's going in strongly.
And he's intervened well there. Davis. Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, it's played into the area. Goalkeeper's ball. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Now it's Pedri. Kagawa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass somewhat off target. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And it's Schneider. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been
Could have
indicated.
here their final chance.
Substitution.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Owen. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And that should get the job done. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, what can they make of this?
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's...
It's Roberto Carlos! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Maldini getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Davis. And Adams. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bale. And no, that was never going to make it. And the keeper's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Owen is in a really good position out wide. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Spread neatly. Now it's Kagawa. In by Kagawa. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. There's the hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
That's been drilled forward. Really fierce, close defending. Kagawa. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now the finish! Davis tries to clear. Kagawa. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Kagawa has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Sané. Kagawa. We get a throw in. Pirlo. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? And he's certainly onside here. Bale looking sharp there. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 42 minutes is
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Messi. Now it's Bale. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, it's a run defence.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few...
Great chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No way through there. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance to shoot now. Bellingham. Spain have it back and can go again. And here's Bale. Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Sané. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The attendance for this
No
match
surprise
was
at all that this is the guy who's had such a
60,179.
positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, just skips. It's Bale! This time, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Spain have their second corner now. Punched away. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's got the shot away! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Pirlo. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. Gently done. Conte.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great ball if he can get there. Bale. He's had a shot! Bellingham. Lahm ploughing through the middle. Vinicius Junior. Owen looks to get on the end of this. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Pirlo. Number 14,
Lahm.
Johan Cruyff. Number 9,
David Villa.
Messi.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach
Number
that.
8, Bale.
Oh, a
Number
real
7,
chance!
Van Dijk.
And that's
Coming on
a
the
real
field,
chance missed.
Number
And he could have
22,
eased the pressure on his team by taking them
Number
within one of an
20,
equaliser.
Albertini. Number 23, Eto'o. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 5, Costa Curta. Substitutions taking
Couple of
place.
changes then in quick
Substitution.
succession. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to dink it through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o gets through on his own. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Roberto Carlos is Roberto Carlos! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Lahm. Oh, important interception. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Bellingham. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. That's a throw.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty to aim at here. Thinks one through. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time added on 4 minutes. Rodri. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kagawa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, it's Kante. Has a look and plays it forward. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Vinicius Junior.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Shifted upfield. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge, little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, super find. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pull it. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. He could be in here. Owen. Owen stood his ground strongly. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedro Neto. And it's been given away. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Vinicius Junior controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio. Kagawa. Pedro Neto. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bellingham. And it's Owen. Ah, such a clever touch. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's certainly on... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Baggio. He rises! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Yamal short changes him with that pass. Kagawa. Pedro Neto. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham. Yamal. Bellingham. Yamal has it out wide and in space. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Back into the middle. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, that is a great stop! There's the hit! It's there! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Can he put it away? And claimed it back swiftly. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The pass has gone astray. Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the flag has stayed down. Bellingham. Bellingham!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kagawa. That could spell trouble. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedro Neto. Bergomi attempts a clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rummenigge. Pull it. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Baggio! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio unable to make it happen. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes in for the header. It's in. And they are pulling clear here. Straight header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Conte. Owen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's looking wide. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He could be in here. That's good play.
Footballing with usually...
Can he finish? Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Al Hilal with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Now it's Owen.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that has been cleared. The referee has given a corner. Oh, he's been flattened there. Not the most accurate pass. He can get that clear. And he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour played. Kamavinga. And they're quick to press. It's a pretty loose pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. He can run onto that. So it is still 0-0. Now he's off and running.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! This is their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hakimi. He is through here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ribéry actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Kagawa. Big header! He scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Spread it left.
Ribery really added.
Looks for the finish. And that is high.
Ribery most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
It's a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got the shot away! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Kagawa, pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Messi. That'll be a throw-in. Adams. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Conte. Now it's Ribery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kubasi. Kim Min-jae kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This is promising. Owen. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great chance! No mistake!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Al Hilal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Pedro Neto goes steaming forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ribery. And that has left him in a heap. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Danielson. Davis. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Danielson. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ribery. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. De Ligt does really well there. He is strong. That's a risk. That could spell trouble. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Danielson at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Pedro Neto. Bellingham. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Ribery. Ball played for Conte. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribery goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Messi. McAllister. Pedro Neto. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat. That's a throw. Pedro Neto.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
In with the challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution.
Al Hilal are making a change now. De Ligt. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. Tchouaméni. McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know it was an...
And it's Owen! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. Danielson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Danielson, oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Chouameni has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Substitution in progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's got full. Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18. Owen. Number 8. Ribery.
Great
Number
defending,
4.
strong and determined.
Pedro Neto.
Now
Number
it's Vinicius
23.
Junior. He's found a way through.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's
Number
breakaway
15,
time.
David Villa. Number 20.
Oh, great play.
Number 14. Messi.
Vinicius Junior sticks it away. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
4 added minutes
Look,
has
there
been
just wasn't
indicated.
much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Al Hilal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now then,
Olise! And that was very necessary. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Davis goes on a charge down the left. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. He could be in here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list...
Owen! Owen with a beautifully timed run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a good ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. So we're still where we started right now. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Pedro Neto. Kagawa turns and goes back. Oh, here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Davis. And he's played it back. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's managed to get free. Bellingham bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kagawa. Iniesta with the foul. And here's Kante. Now it's Pedro Neto. Iniesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Iniesta wins the duel this time. Iniesta goes on a run down the left wing. Kagawa tries making a foray down the right. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Owen. Owen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Owen. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davis. De Ligt. Owen. Tries a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
David Villa. Kagawa. David Villa was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's through the middle. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Owen.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
El dorsal 6.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Owen. Quality ball. Well, they've got it again. Pedro Neto. That's a nicely measured pass. Jordi Alba. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Kagawa. Bellingham. Spread it left. David Villa. Owen. Kagawa.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. David Villa. Pedro Neto. Conte. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's having a Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
David Villa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Vieira. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Neto.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pedri. David Villa. Great hit! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kagawa. That's a good ball out wide. Pedro Neto.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Vieira. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That is good alertness. Pedro Neto. Pedri herring after the ball here. And it's Kagawa. Kim Min-jae makes the interception. Conte. Vinicius Junior.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Showing good feet. Scholes. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that's it. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Señoras y señores,
Without a doubt, it is
bienvenidos
the
al
week's
partido de
most
hoy.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we're underway. Belletti. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xavi Alonso. Endrick. He's in plenty of space here. Beckham. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Panama with the corner. They're first. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Great hit! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedro Neto. Xavi Alonso. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri. Neymar. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So this to restore parity. Oh, it's hit the post! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's ambitious. Now who's going to be first to this? Pickford, will lay claim to that? Belletti. Endrick has found the net here, of course. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Belletti. And that's a throw-in. Vieira. And it's Belletti. 15 minutes till half-time. Kagawa. Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found the way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Lovely bit of skill.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Panama clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neuer. Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. He's beaten the last man. Endrick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Panama have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's played him through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckham. Endrick. Xavi Alonso. And they win it back again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Xavi Alonso has got himself a free kick. Baresi. And Hernandez. It's going to be another throw. And that's... There's the hit! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Owen, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That has been cut short.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Alonso. And he has been fouled there. But here's Beckham. And it's Xavi Alonso. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pedro Neto! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Panama choosing to make the first change.
Entran número 10, Messi, número 23.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Ribery. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. And that should get the job done. He's going to have to tune his range for... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's played it. Real chance! In he goes again. Oh, that wasn't far away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Ribery. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? And the flag has stayed down.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a sweet ball, that. Adams spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. There will be a throw-in. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice bit of... And here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste. And it's Belletti.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he was alert to it. Has a go! Messi attempts a clearance. Nicely intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it. It's a pretty loose pass. Davis. Bellingham. And it's Kagawa. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, he's found some space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's onto this. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Hoisted in. No luck with that dink over the top. Davis. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Owen.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's Bellingham. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. A long ball by the goalkeeper. That is good alertness. De Ligt. Cafu. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Kagawa. He's looking for the runner here. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham climbs up big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. And the pass is intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's through the middle. And he cuts out the supply. That is lovely. Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cantona. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fab. Cantona! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That has ended up in no man's land. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tries a shot!
Sampdoria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Sneijder. That is a great pick out. And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Driving forward. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sampdoria with the corner, they're first. Chance! And he's heaved it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And here's Batistuta. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's ambitious. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Crossed in early. Cleared without hesitation.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
The most accurate pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's had a shot! They've done it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He won't be happy with that one. De Ligt. Oh, terrible pass. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he put it away? And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Has a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, important interception. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kagawa. Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, and he's through the middle. Sampdoria have got it back, and they'll have another go. But it's lofted through here. Batistuta is flagged offside. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a...
He's got the shot away! And here's Cantona. Bergomi has it in a wide position. And they've got a throw.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Conte. Owen making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Owen